If we're going to set up your website for you, you have to point your domain that you just got toward our domain name servers. So in order to do that, we're going to assume that you used GoDaddy, and if you didn't, it really works out the same for all the different web name purchase locations, but we'll just use GoDaddy because it's probably the most popular. So when you go into GoDaddy, you can sit there and take a look at your domains, and if you have multiple domains, they'll all be listed, or you can, if you just have the one, that's it. Let's just take this first one here, and it's called All Things Dachshund. Okay, so allthingsdachshund.com. If I click on that domain, it gives me the information. Here's my domain settings, and here's some information, and we can update domain protection. Don't bother with any of this domain protection or any of that kind of stuff. Just make sure that your contact information is correct, your email is correct, so they can uh, make sure that you are notified when your domain comes due. And if you go on down here, you're going to see something that says Manage DNS. All right, so that'll be down here normally in additional settings. There's multiple ways actually to get to the Manage DNS, but this is one of them here. So you're looking to manage your DNS. And when I click on that, it's going to take me to this. Now here's DNS records here. There's some stuff up here and there's stuff down here. All right, so here's the name servers. If we are going to be handling your email account, then all you're going to do is change the name servers. And the way you do that is you click change, and then you have to choose this thing, enter my own name servers, advanced. So we click on that, and it says, what are the names? And you're going to put ns1.axcitement, axcitement.com. Remember, there's no E in excitement. And then also ns2.axcitement.com. So you have ns1.excitement.com and ns2, and then you hit save. When you do, it's going to say allthingsdachshund.com. We're changing this. It could lead to potential problems. Your website disappearing. Yes, I consent to the name servers for the selected domains, and hit continue. In a second, it will sit there and pop back, and you will not see that it changed. It'll look like it didn't change because that change is going to take about 20 minutes to a half hour actually to show up there. Now, if by some chance you decided to do your own email, let's suppose that you went and did an email service through Google or something like that, and then what you need to do is just point the web page toward us, not the entire domain toward us. That is done with the A type here. So you'll see under DNS records, here's A type and it says parked. So if you needed to change it, the number that you're going to go to that you want to put in there is this one down here I have at the corner. Whoops. Excuse me. All right, so this one down at the corner, which is the 67 222 25 104. 67 222 25 104. So what you're going to do is you're going to edit this, and then you're going to, instead of the value of parked, you're going to put in that number, 67.222.25.104, and then you would hit save. Now you don't have to do both. So if we're taking care of your email and the web page, don't bother make this change. Only make the change to the domain servers, name servers down here. But if you're handling your email with a separate email service, then you want to change the A name to the IP address of 67.222.25.104. Both of these changes will take a half an hour to an hour until they populate across the internet. On very slow places, they could even take up to a day. But that is how you're going to change your domain settings for the domain that you're going to use to point toward us so we can build your web page. If you have any problems doing it, you can always just set up a username and password. We'll be happy to go in and do it for you, and then you can change your username and password back if you want to a different one, whatever. But we'll be more than happy to help you do it, but it's a pretty simple task to do it, and that's the instructions on how to do it. If you have any questions, as always, just give us a shout anytime. We'll be glad to help. All right. Thank you very much.